You know what? This just might be my favorite movie in the franchise. Full honesty. Final Destination 5 was released in 2011, directed by Stephen Quayle, starring Nicholas D'Agosto. And yeah, this, like I said, this is probably my favorite movie in the franchise. Let's just get into it. Starting off with the good, and there's so many surprisingly good characters in this movie. First of all, Nicholas D'Agosto, really good. I really liked him in this movie. He's a really good lead character. He's not topping Mary Elizabeth Winstead from the third movie, but he's still a really good character to follow. I really enjoyed him, his performance. Emma Bell as well, she's really good here. I really love her chemistry with Nicholas D'Agosto in this movie. I think that they play off each other very, very well. I really enjoyed her character, so love her. Miles Fisher, this is an interesting character to have because up until this movie, we haven't had a human antagonist in a Final Destination movie. It's always just been the idea of death coming after these characters. So having this character as a human antagonist by the third act really made this movie work better than it should have, honestly. I highly enjoyed what Miles Fisher does with this character. I thought that he's got some really good dialogue, especially in the third act. I love seeing his descent into madness in this movie. Just so much fun here. Really love Miles Fisher. David Koechner is in this movie. This is Champ from Anchorman, or Todd Packer from The Office. And he doesn't have a huge role, mind you, but he's a very entertaining character. He's always an entertaining presence. I actually met him a couple years ago. Really funny guy, really funny in real life as much as he is in the movies and TV shows that he appears in. So I really enjoyed his character here. Again, kind of just there for comic relief and then to get killed off, but enjoyed him. Tony Todd is finally back as William Bloodworth in this movie. After 2 movies of no Bloodworth, he had a voice cameo as the devil on the roller coaster in the 3rd movie, and then he was absolutely nowhere to be found in the 4th movie. They finally got him back as Bloodworth here, and I feel like this is probably his best utilization as Bloodworth. He's got 2 scenes in this movie. The past movies, he's only had 1 scene. So they upgraded him to 2 scenes here, and I really enjoyed what Tony Todd brought to this character. I love how they just randomly encounter him in the streets, and he just gives a big speech about Death's design. I really love Tony Todd here. The story here is probably the strongest story in the franchise. If I think really hard about it, this is probably the strongest story in the franchise, at least so far. Maybe Bloodlines will top that, but I really love the story here. I love all these characters that are in this situation getting picked off one by one by death. I really love the inciting incident in this movie, the premonition of the bridge collapse. I really love how that whole thing is played out, just all the gory details of how each character dies in this premonition. Really fun stuff. You get some really good kills here outside of the premonition. You get that really unfortunate laser vision restoration. I don't remember what it's called. Laser surgery, whatever. That very unfortunate sequence of events. So brutal, but so good. That gymnastics scene that I've seen a lot of people talk about. In fact, me and one of my friends a few years ago, we were at Buffalo Wild Wings, of all places, and there was a gymnastics competition on the TV, and all we could think of was that gymnastics scene from this movie. Yeah, really love that whole sequence of events there. The pacing, really well handled here. This is the 2nd shortest in the franchise. I think it is. I don't remember, but it's a shorter movie of this franchise, but I really enjoyed the pacing. Really made this movie go at a good enough pace that I'm not checking my phone or checking the timer on the Blu-ray disc to see, okay, when's it over, like I was with the fourth movie, which was actually the shortest movie in this franchise. Finally, the ending of this movie is absolutely phenomenal. The ending twist of this movie is just so crazy. They have it where the two main characters, Nick DaGosto's character and Emma Bell's character, they think they've beaten death. They get on a plane to go to Paris. And what is that plane? It's the flight from the first movie. This was a prequel the entire time. I just absolutely love that entire ending reveal. Just phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal how they pulled that off. That's about all for the good. On to the bad. And there's one thing that just really hasn't held up well in this movie, and that's the CGI. The CGI is very dated in this movie. It's not bad by any means. It's nowhere near as bad as the fourth movie, definitely. But some of the CGI just didn't exactly do it for me. That's it, though. On to the final thoughts. I highly enjoyed this movie. This is easily my favorite in the franchise so far. Maybe Bloodlines will top it. Maybe it won't. But yeah, Final Destination 5 is a really solid entry into this franchise. I highly enjoyed it from beginning to end, and I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. Those are my thoughts on Final Destination 5. Have you seen this movie? Let me know down in the comments what you thought about it. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and Final Destination Bloodlines. I'll see you soon.